Good evening and welcome to the Job Search Solutions radio program where we talk about looking for a job, changing jobs, changing careers, hiring. And as always, we begin with a prayer. Dear God, grant us thy peace and thy mercy, thy will be done. And in just a few minutes, as we do every Wednesday evening, Rich Levinsky is going to be with us talking about consultants in the workplace. He's got a great topic this evening as he always does. He's very thoughtful and very contemporary with what's going on. We've been spending 10 seconds every evening being grateful. So think of 3 things that have made you grateful today. Go. All right. We've been talking about the last couple of sessions, and we're going to do this session and the next one about how to start a new job. Boy, people mess this up so much. It happened the other day. I had a client call me and say that the guy that I placed there had really started out poorly. He made a fool of himself. He tried to tell a joke. It was a bad one, and it was not good. So pay attention to this if you're starting a new job. We've discussed a number of things. We're going to discuss a few more this morning. I mentioned last week the first thing to do, or one of the main things you want to do, is avoid negative people. Negative people have a tendency to glom on to new people and try to make them negative. So watch out for the negative people. And don't tell me you don't know who's negative. You're going to find out real quickly. The people that are negative will go to you and they'll start laying eggs of being negative and things like that. Stay away from those people like the plague. Just get away from them and don't go anywhere near them. You'll find out who they are because they'll come to you. And as soon as they find out that you aren't attracted to them or you're um, uh, in any way not open to being negative, they will be able to. They'll pick up on that, and they'll stay away from you in the same way that you'll stay away from them. The next thing you do is to find who the top performers are in the company that you're fairly close to proximity wise and make friends with them. Don't hesitate to ask them questions, how they are successful, the way they are successful, the way you ought to be successful in the company. Try to adopt them as mentors and even tell them, hey, you've heard that they are really wonderful performers and you'd like to know how they are performers and you'd like to know the way they manage the company and how they manage themselves in the company. You bluntly tell them, I'd like to be successful here. I hear that you really are successful. So tell me, how is it the best way to be successful here? And find out all the way you can. Tell them, I want to adopt you as a mentor. I won't bug you about a lot of your time, but I am going to ask you how to be successful. Well, your career can get off to a great start because those people are usually the kind of people that management likes and management knows. So if you impress them, they're going to tell management that you're a good person and you're pretty solid and you'd like to become a leader and get off to a great start by asking them about the personalities in the company, how they maneuver their own progress, who the right ones are to hold on to, and who the ones aren't to hold on to. Demonstrate a very cooperative working relationship with as many people as you can. Go the extra mile whenever you get the chance. Go out of your way to volunteer for a committee that no one seems to want to be a part of. And don't do it for show. Do it for real devotion and real commitment to show that you really want to try and that you're really trying to make a good impression on everybody. And most of all, you'd like to be part of the organization by going the extra mile and doing things with a committee that a lot of people don't already do. Do it, don't do it for show, do it for caring. Get involved. Um, if you're going to get involved in those committees, get involved in the action of the committees. You might even create a positive attitude towards the committee, make the committee better. Do it selectively. Don't volunteer for everything, but one or two would not hurt you because you'll get to meet other people in other departments on a little more of a social level. And that's a real good way to begin. Join a national or regional or local professional group that's going to add to your field and make sure you attend the meetings regularly. Bring back information for the company that you've gained from those meetings, showing them that you go the extra mile. Your company would be interested in what you learned by becoming involved in professional growth. Make friends with those people in other companies because they're going to recognize you and you'll be in the same field of endeavor that other people are, and you'll get recognized. It's just a good idea to show an outward sign of your commitment and passion for the company and passion for your organization. Make friends with people in other firms. Go throughout your career. It'll open doors for you when other people know who you are and know who you work for. All right, we're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. This is Tony Bashara with the Job Search Solution.